Imagine this. You're carrying groceries from the car, and suddenly, the bag feels heavier than it used to. Or maybe climbing stairs leaves you more winded than you'd like to admit. These moments might seem small, but they can be signs of a condition many people have never even heard of: sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that happens as we age. It begins quietly, often in your 40s or 50s, and without intervention, it can accelerate over time. This condition is more than just a natural part of aging. It's something we can actively fight. The problem is, sarcopenia often goes unnoticed until the effects become significant, like struggling to lift objects, losing balance more easily, or finding it harder to recover after minor falls. The good news: awareness is the first step toward prevention and recovery. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable. It's largely influenced by daily habits. Some of the most common actions we take or don't take every day can either strengthen our muscles or silently weaken them. For example, did you know that the food you eat, the amount of water you drink, and even how active you are after meals all play a role in your muscle health? These habits may seem unrelated, but over time, they can contribute to muscle loss, leaving you feeling weaker and less capable of enjoying life the way you deserve to. Let's pause for a moment. How often do you think about the strength of your muscles in your day-to-day life? Do you notice small changes, like tasks taking more effort than they used to? Reflecting on these questions helps us understand just how important it is to take action, no matter your age. In this video, we're going to uncover the everyday habits that quietly trigger muscle loss. We'll break down how these habits impact your body and share practical, easy to apply solutions to protect your strength and independence. By the end, you'll not only understand how sarcopenia works, but also feel empowered to make changes that preserve your vitality and well-being. So, are you ready to explore how small adjustments can make a big difference in keeping your muscles strong for years to come? Here's a habit that might surprise you. The sugar in your diet could be quietly sabotaging your muscles. Refined sugar, found in everything from sodas and desserts to hidden sources like bread, salad dressings, and even yogurt, is one of the most harmful ingredients when it comes to muscle health. Why is sugar such a problem? It's all about inflammation. When you consume refined sugar, your body experiences a spike in inflammation levels. While some inflammation is a natural part of healing, chronic, low-grade inflammation, like what's triggered by a diet high in sugar, can directly harm your muscles. It interferes with muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to repair and build muscle tissue. But that's not all. Refined sugar also increases oxidative stress, which damages muscle cells over time. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. It slowly breaks down the structure and makes it weaker. Your muscles, being highly active tissues, are especially vulnerable to this kind of damage. Let's take a step back and think about how sugar sneaks into your daily routine. Irene, one of our viewers, shared her experience. She thought she was eating healthy by having a flavored yogurt and granola bar every morning. But after checking the labels, she realized she was consuming over 30 grams of sugar before 10 a.m., the equivalent of eating 7 teaspoons of sugar. Over time, this habit was affecting her energy levels and contributing to muscle weakness. The good news: making changes doesn't mean cutting out all sugar or never enjoying your favorite dessert. The key is awareness. Start by reading food labels and watching for terms like high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, and maltodextrin. Swap out sugary snacks for healthier options like fresh fruit, unsweetened Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts. These alternatives not only satisfy your cravings, but also provide nutrients that support muscle health. Here's a reflective question for you. Have you ever considered how much sugar is hiding in your diet? Take a moment to think about your favorite snacks or meals. Could you make one simple change today to reduce your intake? By being mindful of the hidden sugars in your daily habits, you're taking a powerful step toward protecting your muscles and overall well being. Water is life. Quite literally. Did you know that your muscles are made up of approximately 75% water? Staying hydrated isn't just about quenching your thirst. It's about keeping your muscles strong, flexible, and ready to support you through your daily activities. Yet, many of us don't drink enough water throughout the day, and this silent habit can have serious consequences. When you don't hydrate properly, your muscles suffer in multiple ways. First, dehydration reduces the efficiency of your muscles. They become stiff, prone to cramps, and slower to recover after activity. Think about a dry sponge, rigid, inflexible, and unable to perform its job effectively. That's what dehydration does to your muscles. Over time, this can contribute to weakness, loss of mobility, and an increased risk of injury. But dehydration doesn't always come from a lack of water. Many of us unknowingly dehydrate ourselves with excessive caffeine or sugary drinks. Coffee, tea, soda, and even so-called energy drinks are diuretics, which mean they increase water loss through urination. And let's not forget about alcohol, another culprit in sneaky dehydration. Take Paul, for example. He used to start his mornings with a cup of coffee and sip on sodas throughout the day. While he believed he was staying hydrated, his muscle cramps told a different story. Once Paul began prioritizing plain water and reduced his caffeine intake, he noticed a remarkable difference, not just in his muscles, but in his overall energy levels. What can you do to stay hydrated and protect your muscles? Start small. Set a goal to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day and adjust based on your activity level or climate. Carry a reusable water bottle with you as a gentle reminder to sip throughout the day. If you struggle with plain water, try infusing it with slices of fresh fruit or herbs like mint and basil. Avoid relying on sugary drinks or excessive caffeine, and instead, make water your primary beverage. Take a moment to reflect. How much water do you drink in a day? Could you replace one sugary drink or extra cup of coffee with a refreshing glass of water? Your muscles and your whole body will thank you for it. When it comes to staying active, many of us default to walking or light stretching. While those are excellent for overall health, avoiding strength exercises entirely can accelerate muscle loss, especially as we age. The common misconception that strength training is only for young athletes or bodybuilders often discourages seniors from reaping its incredible benefits. But here's the truth. Strength training is one of the most powerful tools to combat sarcopenia and maintain your independence. Why is strength training so important? Every time you engage in a strength-based activity, like lifting weights or performing resistance exercises, your muscles adapt by growing stronger. These exercises stimulate muscle protein synthesis, which counteracts the natural muscle breakdown that happens as we age. In short, strength training is like a reset button for your muscles, helping them stay resilient and functional. Let's look at Irene's story. She was 72 when she first noticed her legs feeling weak while climbing stairs. The idea of strength training intimidated her. She assumed it was too late to start. But after a little guidance from her granddaughter, Irene began incorporating simple chair stands and light resistance band exercises into her routine. Within a few weeks, she noticed a difference. Stairs became less daunting, and she even felt more energetic while doing everyday tasks. The best part? You don't need a gym or heavy equipment to get started. There are plenty of beginner-friendly strength exercises you can do right at home. Try these. 1. Chair stands. Sit in a sturdy chair and rise to a standing position without using your hands for support. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. It's a fantastic way to strengthen your legs and improve balance. 2. Wall push-ups. Stand a few feet from a wall. Place your hands against it and perform push-ups by leaning forward and then pushing back. This strengthens your arms and chest while being gentle on your joints. 3. Resistance band rows. Use a resistance band to mimic a rowing motion. This works your upper back and helps improve posture. Even committing to just 10 to 15 minutes of strength exercises, 2 or 3 times a week, can yield incredible benefits over time. Remember, the key is consistency. Start small and build from there. Now, take a moment to ask yourself, when was the last time you challenged your muscles with something new? Could you try one of these simple exercises today? Strength isn't just for the young. It's for anyone who wants to stay independent and active. Ah, managing aches and pains becomes more common as we age, and reaching for painkillers like ibuprofen or other NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, often feels like the easiest solution. But did you know that frequent or excessive use of these medications can quietly hinder your body's ability to repair and maintain muscle tissue? It's a hidden drawback that many people overlook. Here's why overusing painkillers can be problematic. While NSAIDs are effective at reducing inflammation and relieving pain, they can interfere with the natural inflammation process that's essential for muscle recovery. After exercise or physical activity, your muscles experience tiny micro tears that heal and grow stronger during recovery. Blocking this natural process with frequent NSAID use can slow muscle repair and even lead to further weakness over time. Consider Paul's story. Paul, 68, had been struggling with persistent knee pain and was taking painkillers almost daily to manage it. While the medications helped temporarily, he noticed his legs growing weaker, and his recovery from physical activity took longer than usual. After consulting his doctor, Paul decided to explore gentler, non-medication alternatives. He started using warm compresses to soothe his knees and added anti-inflammatory foods, like turmeric and ginger, to his meals. Over time, Paul's pain became more manageable, and he felt stronger and more active without relying on daily NSAIDs. So, what are some alternatives you can try if you find yourself reaching for painkillers too often? Here are a few ideas. 1. Warm or cold therapy. Apply a warm compress to loosen stiff joints or a cold pack to reduce swelling after activity. 2. Gentle stretching or yoga. Stretching can improve circulation and relieve muscle tension, reducing the need for pain relief medications. 3. Anti-inflammatory foods. Incorporate foods like salmon, walnuts, leafy greens, and spices such as turmeric into your diet. These natural options can help reduce inflammation in your body. 4. Low-impact exercises. Swimming or cycling are excellent ways to stay active without putting too much strain on your joints. Pain management doesn't have to come at the cost of your muscle health. Making small adjustments, like reducing painkiller use and exploring these alternatives, can help you maintain your strength and independence. Reflect for a moment. Could you be relying on painkillers more than you realize? What's one small change you could try today to manage discomfort naturally? One of the most common habits that can slowly drain your muscle strength and vitality is staying inactive after meals. You might think that taking a break and relaxing after eating is a good way to digest, but it actually has the opposite effect. When you sit or lie down right after eating, your body is missing out on several key benefits that support muscle health. First, let's talk about digestion. Digestion is an active process. It requires your body to use energy to break down food and absorb nutrients, including the ones that help maintain muscle mass. When you sit or lie still after a meal, you're not giving your body the opportunity to boost blood flow and circulate the nutrients that your muscles need to stay strong. This means that your muscles aren't getting the full benefit of the protein and other nutrients you just consumed. Second, after a meal is a crucial window for muscle nutrient absorption. Your muscles are particularly receptive to the nutrients from food in the period following a meal. This is especially true when it comes to protein, which is essential for muscle maintenance and repair. If you're inactive during this period, your body has a harder time using those nutrients effectively. Consider Irene's experience. At 72, Irene noticed her energy levels were dipping, and she was struggling with muscle weakness. After her meals, she would often sit down to rest or even take a nap, thinking it would help her digest better. However, when she started taking 5 to 10-minute walks after her meals, she noticed a remarkable difference. Her digestion improved, she felt more energized, and her muscle strength gradually started to improve too. So, what can you do instead? It's simple. Get moving after you eat. Here are a few small changes you can make. 1. Take a short walk. A brief 5 to 10-minute walk around your home or yard can stimulate digestion and help your muscles absorb the nutrients you just consumed. 2. Gentle stretching. Stretching after a meal helps to keep blood circulating and supports muscle flexibility, which is just as important for strength as muscle mass. 3. Standing or light movement. Even standing for a few minutes or gently moving around after eating can be enough to give your body a chance to better digest and absorb the nutrients from your meal. Remember, the key is light, low-impact movement. You don't need to go for a brisk walk or run. Just gentle activity will do wonders for your muscle health. Reflect for a moment. How often do you stay still after eating? Could adding a brief walk or some light stretching into your routine help boost your energy and muscle health? Let me know if you'd like to move on to the next segment. Now that we've explored the habits that silently weaken your muscles, it's time to pull everything together and empower you to take action today. Muscle loss doesn't have to be an inevitable part of aging. From hidden sugar in your diet to sitting still after meals, we've seen how simple, everyday choices can chip away at your strength. But the power to change is completely in your hands. Start with awareness. Notice when you're reaching for that sweet snack or settling into the couch after dinner. Then swap in healthier alternatives, fresh fruit instead of a granola bar, a 5-minute stroll around the house, or a glass of water rather than another cup of coffee. Next, build on small wins. Maybe today you choose to drink an extra glass of water. Tomorrow, you add one set of chair stands. The day after, you pause to stretch instead of popping a painkiller. These micro steps add up quickly, and before you know it, you'll feel more energized, steady on your feet, and confident in your mobility. Remember Paul's discovery. Trading soda for water transformed his cramps into calm muscles. Think of Irene's breakthrough. A post-meal walk restored her energy and helped her garden once again. Their stories show that age isn't a barrier. It's simply the backdrop for your next chapter of strength. Now, it's your turn. Which habit will you tackle first? Will you slash the sugar, carry a water bottle, pick up a resistance band, or take that gentle after-meal walk? What's one change you can commit to today that supports your muscles and your freedom to live life on your terms? If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up. Share your first step in the comments below to encourage others. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell so you never miss a senior health tip designed to help you stay strong, balanced, and independent. Thank you for watching, and here's to your healthiest, most vibrant years yet.